Hello, my fellow peeps, and welcome to the second season of my Salute House show. Yeah, it sure has been a long time since I last time done a Salute House episode. So yeah, it's finally back for the second season. So we're gonna rip into this motherfucker to salute on shit that I like. So, without any further ado, on with the show. Tupac Amaru Shakur, better known by his stage name Tupac and later by his alias Machiavelli, was an American rapper, songwriter, and actor. He is widely considered one of the most influential rappers of all time. Much of Tupac's work has been noted for addressing contemporary social issues that plagued inner cities, and he is considered a symbol of activism against inequality, or whatever the fuck you mean. So anyways, let's get into it. Tupac was born in Manhattan, New York City, but relocated to Baltimore, Maryland in 1984, and then the San Francisco Bay Area in 1988. He moved to Los Angeles in 1993 to further pursue his music career. By the time he released his debut album, Tupacalypse Now, in 1991, he had become a central figure in the West Coast hip-hop, introducing social issues to the genre at the time when gangster rap was dominant in the mainstream. Tupac achieved further critical and commercial success with his follow-up albums, Strictly for My N-Bombs and Me Against the World. Whoa, holy shit. I gotta say, Tupac is really one of the best rappers in this day. Even though I don't listen to rap music that much as I'm meant to. Yeah, years after I've played GTA San Andreas. So yeah, GTA San Andreas was the first one that I've ever played that has something to do with Tupac, which is when I first hear the track called "I Don't Give a Fuck." Yeah, from the Tupacalypse Now. So, anyways, Tupac was born on June 16th, 1971 in the East Harlem section of Manhattan. Yeah, standing in the middle of the streets of Harlem wearing a sign that says, "I hate," you know, what the fuck? While born Lezani Parish Crooks, he was renamed at age 1 after Tupac Amaru II, who was executed in Peru in 1781 after his failed revolt against Spanish rule. Tupac's mother explained, "I wanted him to have the name of revolutionary and indigenous people in the world. I wanted to know what he was part of a world culture and not just from a neighborhood." So, Tupac had an older stepbrother, Mopreme Komani Shakur, and half-sister Sequoia, 2 years his junior. His parents, Afeni Shakur, born Alice Faye Williams in North Carolina, and his birth father, Billy Garland, had been active Black Panther Party members in New York in the late 1960s and early 1970s. So anyways, yeah, the rap world, Stretch and Live Squad. In 1988, Randy Stretch Walker, along with his brother dubbed Majesty, and a friend, debuted in extended play as a rap group and production team Live Squad in the Queensboro of New York City. Tupac's early days with Digital Underground made his acquaintance with Stretch, who featured on a track of the Digital Underground's 1991 albums, Sons of the P. Becoming fast friends, Tupac and Stretch recorded and performed together often. Stretch, as well as Live Squad, contribute tracks on Shakur's first 2 albums. First, November 1991, then February 1993, and Shakur's side group Thug Live's Only album of September 1994. Okay. And Biggie and Junior Mafia. Yeah, I'm just reading one article on each segment or some shit. During 1993 and 94, the Biggie Smalls guest verses on several singles, often R&B, like Mary J. Blige's What's the 411 remix. Yeah, at least it's not 311. Set high expectations for his debut album. The perfectionism of Puffy still forming his bad boy label, extending his recording to 18 months. In 1993, Los Angeles, Biggie Smalls asked a local drug dealer for an introduction to Tupac, who then welcomed Biggie and Biggie's friends to Tupac's house and treated them to recreational activities. On later visits to Los Angeles, Biggie would stay at Tupac's place, and when in New York, Tupac would go to Brooklyn and hang out with Biggie Smalls and his circle. Tupac is one of the best-selling music artists of all time, having sold over 75 million records worldwide. In 2002, he was inducted to the Hip Hop Hall of Fame. In 2017, he was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in his first year of eligibility. Rolling Stone named Tupac in its list of the Line 100 Greatest Artists of All Time. Outside music, Tupac also found considerable success as an actor, with his starring roles as Bishop in Juice, Lucky in Poetic Justice, where he started alongside Janet Jackson, Ezekiel in Gridlock, and Jake in Gang Related, all of which garnered praise from critics. Oh hell yeah, I sure like to see movies that starring Tupac. Yeah, hey, what do I gotta say? Yeah, he's done a good acting, he made good music, and also he has a good culture of gangster rap. Yeah, old school West Coast hip-hop motherfucking good old kick-ass rap music I've ever listened to, and I might as well listen to them a little more often if necessary. I gotta say that yeah, Tupac is like the rap god, the personal rap god, until Eminem made the rap god track that has something to do with well, but unfortunately it didn't live long, because back in 1996 Tupac was celebrating his business partner Tracy Danielle Robinson's birthday in Las Vegas. So around 11 in the evening, Tupac was repeatedly shot. He was struck 4 times, once in the arm, once in the thigh, and twice in the chest, with one bullet entering his right lung. Oh, this is fucked up. This is just heartbreaking. I cannot believe this just happened to one of the best rappers I've ever heard. The next day, he was rushed to the hospital, but he was pronounced dead at 4:03 p.m. The official causes of death of respiratory failure and cardiac arrest, associated with multiple gunshot wounds. He was cremated the next day, and it was given to his family. Well, at least Tupac is in a better place. Yeah, he's forever gone, but never forgotten. Always remember Tupac and his masterpiece of music and famous movie acting. So in conclusion, what was your favorite part of Tupac during his lifespan? So yeah, I'm really curious to see that. Well, anyways, if you like rap music, yeah, I suggest listening to him, because his music is so inspirational. Yeah, Tupac was motherfucking now. What's yo?